What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear crew here for Curse of Strahd, episode Deuce. The double load.
Double deuces.
Produced.
So deuced, bro. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all you crawl daddies out there. Good to see you guys. Good to be back. Feeling normal almost. I'm still hobbling around since I banged my knee up, but you know what? Can't stop, won't stop D&D. I might not be doing shit around the house, but let me tell you what. I can still play D&D. It's just my excuse right now.
The one question I have is, has Booger Dog tried to take the cane yet?
Booger Dog is at the lake, so he's missing.
Oh, he's missing it.
He's missing all of it. But he saw me hobble around the day that I did it after I sobered up, when I could feel the knee. It's okay. This is gonna take it. The weird part is, it's not the size of a grapefruit or anything. Like, you can't tell. I'm like, did I just instantly give myself arthritis? Is this my life now?
This is your new normal.
This is my new normal. Yeah, this too shall pass. You know what it's called? It's called sleep chat, and I've been trying it out this week. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in 2 weeks.
Oh, snap.
I can't. I keep going to sleep. I'm still on London time. I am so tired at 1 a.m. Like, it's ridiculous.
You're sound like me. What the heck? You going to bed? Light is not even out yet.
It's weird. It's weird. Kendra, boo. You too. You've been busy too. My rat, my shark, everybody's been busy. I've looked to see who was online at 1 a.m. and nobody has. Even when I was EP.
Even so EP.
Oh. Yeah. But we need to pick up before we lose any more members of this party. We got to get to Strahd. We may only have one left.
Good luck, 40 years of doing it on your own. I'll be honest, sixth character by then.
Black Ops is still with the campaign. He just looked like shit, so we were like, go to bed. He had an awful headache, and he looked about the color of a 3-week-old catfish. So I took him out of the live well and threw him out. So he's just getting rest. He wanted to play, but we
showed up. We told him to get the hell out.
Yes, we did.
Can I get that ping feed, Boss Daddy?
No.
Please.
Burger
That's the only thing I need. So I can stop switching between tabs on my main. See what I look like.
I am not inside of my ping. I was like,
he's on the outside looking in.
I tried to get into Dub Peace ping because I played their charity stream on Thursday. Oh, that's too funny.
He's just sitting on a screen with no one there.
Yeah, I'm just.
Where's everybody?
Where the hell are you guys all at?
That's too funny. I was like, man, I thought I did my shit. Let's turn that frown upside down. We'll send it to the right place. Here you go. This is my channel.
Oh, this is a banger.
Join.
It is.
There we go.
There it is. Feel that link real quick. Pop her up here.
Look at that live video.
Oh boy, that's way too big.
Eat it.
That down in that slot there.
Anybody got any personal announcements to share with the stream before we kick things off?
I just have one. I'm officially going to GCX.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna be there for the first time.
I guess this is my time to say, because of my knee, I'm not going to be there at GCX. Oh,
Fucking 40.
the ire that I would get. No. Hey,
Unacceptable.
we are pumped. Finally, the 40 man in flesh.
I'm excited.
It's overdue. It's about time. Pumped for that.
That's all I got though.
Yeah, so over here on my side, yeah, my knee is not fantastic, but it's healing up. So I'm making the call tomorrow based on how it feels, whether I go out to MagicCon in Vegas, because if I need to rest up and get it in a good spot, I want it to be there for GCX and Gen Con. But we will see. We're gonna make that call. It's killing me inside because yes, I want the Final Fantasy swag bag. Yes, I want to go there desperately. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it feels a little bit better. It's just Vegas exponentially easier for me to get and go back and forth than what I did to my knee with public transit in London. Being on a plane for 10 hours either way, and then buses and trains, airplanes and automobiles. It was a bit. So if you see me hobbling around with a cane at MagicCon, I'm okay. I'm just trying to get my knee back to full health. It'll be fine. It is not the first time that I have slammed into it somewhere on a boat.
You know how you could have avoided this whole thing? You sawed that thing off years ago and got a peg-legged like a real captain.
True. This is just not nearly as cool. That's right, Kendra. Cane bros. I don't like, this isn't even like a real cane. This is like it's like an alpine pole or some shit. I don't know, but you know what? I found it in the closet and I was like, this is gonna work for now.
Canes get expensive.
Hey, $40 hurricane. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the $40 hurricane from Walmart. That's what MagicCon's gonna see if I have it. So we need to pick up where we left off, with you guys laying down the perfect trap to finally finish off the werewolves that got you here in the first place. Expertly luring them out of their den, smoking them out with a massive wall of fire, Sigurd and Klaus and Ezra watching for posterity hightailed it the hell out of the wolves' den at the top of the mountain, leading them all the way to the perfect trap that had been set, with Eros and Morgan waiting behind with the corpses of the were-beasts that you fought previously at the mining camp, actually the logging camp. That cryptid, the fossil cryptid emerging, you guys had a massive melee, pitting themselves against each other. Luckily, you were able to trim down the were herd while also finishing off the cryptid before you even had to fight it, and you guys were able to pick off the rest. In doing so, you guys have not only leveled to 9, but you guys have leveled to 10. 2-level jump.
10.
Give it a 10. And I even updated the overlay for 40's picture.
All right, I think we just call it quits here.
Yeah.
Can't get any better than this.
Well, you know, we're not going to get any more people. We're only going to atrophy. You know,
There'll be a help wanted sign on the Discord next week. Adventurers wanted.
Adventurers wanted. Oh my God. We pick up with our adventuring party, well rested, on their way down the mountain, with a list in hand. What to do next? We'll pick up with those thoughts as you guys are riding in the back of the carriage. No survival checks necessary. Coming down the mountainside, free of fossil cryptids and werewolves. The scene is yours, my friends.
Got wild quickly.
Was a lot. So many creatures fighting. So perfect.
I'll be
Just-
honest, I didn't think that was going to go as well as it did.
To be honest, it hasn't really gone that well before for a lot of the things we've done. Getting stuck here and massive amounts of zombie undead creatures when we first landed. Falling to the mud. We almost died on our first day.
You got stuck in the mud.
Well, there was a thing with a rope trick, but it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, the rope trip can get the best of him.
Just amazed it pulled off. Glad I didn't second guess myself this time.
Who let that cat up here? How did it get up here? It just like jumped up on the side of the carriage.
Did we always have a cat in this wagon? I do not remember him.
Literally, you keep pets.
It is not my pussy.
They keep mice away. Anything that protects the food, I think, is a good sign.
As long as this is not a werecat.
It does not look big enough.
Yes, it is a quite small pussy. Not quite large as the ones we are used to. Slay,
arrows
that
should-
is. The ones we are used to slay.
I think Arrow should just be worried about becoming a scratching post, to be honest.
Oh no, I gotta keep the cat away from the little birdie up here in the nest.
Cheap, cheap, fun, fun.
Yes, that did work quite well for us, but I think we had a few maybe deities on our side.
You
Can't
do
say
seem
that-
to have the blessing of more gods than less.
Their eyes
Perhaps
always
that
seem to be
is-
upon us.
Why me and my brother have been so successful in our ventures, right? Oh, he's fallen asleep again. Must have
He
tuckered
is
himself
becoming
out.
increasingly sleepy over the time that I've met up with the adventuring party. It's
I keep telling him he needs to take the helmet off from time to time. The lack of oxygen is going to kill him.
oh god. He really sleeps with that thing. Not just in strange,
I
man.
don't think we've had a meal where I've ever seen his face.
Oh god. Imagine what the inside of that thing looks like. Ugh. By the way, we need to be thinking about what we're going to be doing when we finally get down the side of this mountain. We only have a laundry list at this point.
Aye, but
Well,
laundry list is at least one or two checkboxes smaller. Although the cryptid wasn't on there to begin with, so that is kind of a plus and a minus. We add one, we took them off right away.
that's true.
King Croc is going to be sharpening his knife at the back of the carriage and kind of tip his hat up and look across. I'll be real honest. I didn't think I had the intentions of staying around here. after we got the job done. But somewhere in between this, that all changed. I know there ain't shit for money in this. But that ain't the purpose. I've always been hunting monsters my whole life. But it's been monsters for pay. There's been many a jobs I've turned down. And I've left people behind and had problems. But I never seen anything like this before. Old me would have left this place in the dirt. But this place has a way of changing a man. I don't think I want to go home anytime soon. Not that we really have a choice anyway with the mists. But Maliki's done changed that once. And while I certainly ain't a man of the faith, I can put my trust behind that. If your goddess wants to put a boot up these monsters from hell's ass, well, I'll add mine to it.
Perhaps that is how we ended here, how we were summoned here. Perhaps that is destiny in and of itself. You worked for pay all this time, but it was all preordained or leading up to finding the real heart you have inside.
Well,
Plus, I don't think we will be paid for the werewolves because I'm pretty sure our employer is up on that mountainside with his head on a pike.
Yeah. I think you're right. Let's be honest. That payday was gone a long time ago.
I agree with you there, friend. I stopped counting how many werewolf heads we were collecting quite a while ago.
Van Richten's gonna chime up in the back. It's not the amount of werebeasts or creatures of the night. At the end of the day, it is the rulers of these domains of dread. You killed Godfrey, freed Mordant. It's going to only escalate from that. If we see this through and complete this list, these places will be changed forever. At one point in time, I thought I lost everything trying to do what we're doing right now. It took that renewed faith. Join the fight again. To care, to believe that we have a chance. The message you've sent is going to ring loud and clear. You've killed a domain of dread. And you even told me that you killed one of Strahd's vampire lieutenants on the way here. Things are only going to get more difficult from here. I will follow your course, though. It'll probably be my only chance for redemption.
I think we're all going through changes, not just the land, but ourselves as well. You know, running my store, all I wanted to do was the dream I chased. Get back to the garden at one point, but chasing back, having my store, having my shop, my comforts, seeing what we can do out here. We can bring real hope to people. We saw it in you, Van Richten. We saw you change. We see it in the other people that we've impacted as we've journeyed. Look at Ludwig. You were so narrowly focused when we first met you. It'll change myself. Eros, I mean, you very much have a lot of change since we started here. You're a whole new being. Reborn.
Yeah, I would have never thought a higher power cared about me. And now look what we've done. Twice I was brought back.
Imagine what we can do from here, though, Eros. With this list, the change we could bring to this land.
The hope we can bring to the hopelessness.
Almost storybook.
It's that or we become vampire spawn for the rest of our eternity.
That's true. There's always a downside. But maybe time to look at the glass more in the half full versus the half empty.
Don't get me wrong, I am more of a believer that I am today than I have been yesterday and the day before that.
We've been on this journey, and well, yes, it is going to be more difficult, but if you look at it this way, we've already done the difficult part. We've made the choice to kindle the light of hope for these people, and whether or not we fully succeed, that has already been done. Mordant, the people there will always remember what it was like and now know what it is. That is eternal glory for them and for us. No matter, we could die tomorrow, but people will remember that we stood up at least for a little while. And that is hope itself. That is giving someone somewhere who hears our tales. Maybe we become vampires, but maybe down the road somebody hears the tales of the brave people who freed Mordant and came here to do the same, and failed in their journey, but maybe they come slay us based on our own tales of hope that we've provided. We've already won that. We'll take it to battle at a time from here, but some things are not easily undone, and hope is one of them. It always remains. You just have to fan the flames a little now and then.
Well said. Well said. I don't believe that the question is in anyone's commitment here. I think really it's about strategy now. How do we set our to-do list? And how do we do it in a way where we have any element of surprise? Look at the threads of fate when we took control in this last situation. We grabbed destiny by the balls. We did not wait for our fate to be played out. We were proactive and we succeeded. I know we cannot always hope for that, but it doesn't mean that we shouldn't try. I do not claim to know or understand how we'll do this with allies like my mother, keeping vigilant watch over a domain of dread surrounded in mists that seem to have their own level of consciousness connected to the Count himself. I don't have the answers. But between all of us, if we have an idea, for God's sakes, say it. It may lead to greater truth. And who knows, there might not be a strategy to all of this at all. But I will do my best looking at the threads of fate for us.
Big obstacle. I think between the list and your mother's, be really the next thing we want to tackle.
I don't know if we're ready to tackle my mother yet or not.
Then, Rickton, you made this list. You know who was on it. Of all of Strahd's lieutenants, there's someone that could pull the threads as much as Eva.
Honestly, I think that we should defer to Ezra on this.
We'll be in your hands for a reading, Ezra.
Ludwig, is there a way that you can eloquently put this of the kind of threat that my mother is? Ludwig will tighten the reins and kind of lean back, and he peers back at the rest of the group. If there are eyes in the trees, in the walls, they are hers. You see, Strahd thinks that she and the Vistani serve him. even though there is an alliance, shall we say, the Vistani go where they want to go. Even the oldest of vampires pale in comparison to the age of the Vistani people. Elders, they tap into a knowledge that has extended for generations. Yes, Strahd is ancient and he comes from a royal line. But there is a difference between royalty and councils of elders. Royalty tends to kill off the knowledge of the past. They always want to reinvent the regime in their image. The Vistani people do not reinvent themselves. They continue to add to the book. She will be as strong as Strahd, if not worse. Not to mention, she does not have to fight here if she does not wish. She can choose to take that battlefield to wherever she wants. She is not confounded by Strahd or the Mist. You do not become a Baba Yaga level by playing by others' rules. I don't know where or how we should confront Madam Eva. But we will want to think hard and be confident in our choice when we do. Ezra kind of looks back at the rest of the group. I told you, my mother's a cunt.
That picture is well drawn.
She's a menace. But she does operate by the beat of her own drum. Now, does that mean things change if we take out the list of vampire lieutenants, the Baron, the rest, and then Strahd? Do things change? Does she sort and skulk to a new alliance like a slug in the night? Or does she make her last stand? I don't know. I don't know what my mother's endgame is, other than being nosy. Should I say? She lives for this shit. She wants to know the possibilities of people's futures, and she wants to dictate them once she sees. She pries at the weakness. She manipulates the cards for herself. She does not pull for the threads of hope. She pulls on the threads of fear. And that's why that bitch must die. God
Let's give her a
knows.
show.
We don't need any more of me running around here.
So let's give her a show. Let's take a card from her own book. These vampires are lieutenants and nobility and go up to Strahd, who is the ruler of this land. Then let's give them something to fear. Let's take this list and we start at the bottom. And what we do is we go through each name and eliminate them to the point where they are wondering when the next one is going to fall.
It all sounds very easy, doesn't it?
It's not
But like
gonna
I
be easy.
said, what is going to be our element of surprise?
Well, we look at the list. Who would be the next one on the list? We went from the bottom. Where would they be?
Well, logically speaking, since we're all traveling together, they're going to find out that Van Richten has left Morden at some point in time. Oh, excuse me. Oh. A little bit of indigestion. Surprised I didn't lose my lunch when I saw all that blood and fur earlier. The Baron will know, Van Richten, that you're on the hunt at some point in time. Once word gets out, he will fortify himself inside the Black Tower. So maybe that's something that we should do as quickly as possible. But that's also leaving this domain again. I don't know how long your goddess can keep performing these miracles, Sigurd. I just hope that they keep coming.
That is what hope is. I ask, and maybe it happens and maybe it doesn't. You just have to have faith. But the good news is, this is not just my goddess. We also have my brother and Ilo and their god. And we also have Morgan and whatever powers of the Fae that have been feeding him his abilities. And of course, you and your own abilities, Ezra, to peer behind the curtain, as it were. There are many layers to how we may get around it.
Well, we have a whole caravan, extra caravan of NPCs. Maybe one of them can come up with an idea. We have more people in that other caravan than we do active in this whole damn campaign. Maybe they can come up with an idea.
Klaus, do you have any... he is still sleeping. I mean... I can ask my goddess once again. I have that ability, but... Does anyone else have a different way to divine a way out of here? To this Black Tower, as it were?
Morgan has been slowly flipping through his book as he's kind of been sitting here talking and writing along. Well, as we've thought, and as I come to understand this book more, I think I have a way to reach out we can try contacting indirectly through the gardener. I'm not sure how
Van
much.
Richten looks at you with wide eyes. Contact the Baron directly.
Contact the gardener, a patron.
Sorry.
Well, I have a stinking suspicion after you mentioned who this Baron is. I think we've ran into him before when we first landed here in Barovia. But I only have a suspicion of it.
What is this chance meeting you speak of?
When we first came here and we escaped the hordes in the village Barovia, we ended up at a tower. And at the top of that tower, when we met there with the person that was in charge of it, there was another gentleman. They were making a bet. And when he handed over his watch and the other person left, the person we contacted there no longer remembered this gentleman or the bet that he had just made. How you described him, it feels awful coincidence, you could say. But at the falling star, I swear, the man meeting with Flanagan had to have been oddly specifically just this gentleman, this person, kind of like the Baron you can describe. Yeah, might not have been. Might be coincidence. Anything I've seen in this realm, either the Baron you mentioned or someone of even higher power, which I would hate to even figure if that's, you know, Strahd or another vampire lord here.
Croc chimes in after he gets done sharpening his knife. I don't know if we can say that's the Baron for sure. If they've sequestered themselves behind a tower, I wouldn't understand the risk of them poking around inside of Barovia. But who knows? There are threats here that loom far greater than what we even know on our list. Who knows what we may have encountered?
Very true.
We've been doing a lot of talking about our adversaries. We've gathered a hell of a party thus far. But what about Barovia itself? At the end of the day, this town suffers a continual punishment. It is no doubt Strahd's most treasured toy. Sending hordes of the undead, creatures from hell, whenever he feels like punishing the city. I fear that there will be even greater retaliation upon the people the further we push. It's gonna be some tough choices, gentlemen. Some very tough choices.
gonna have to make that. Need a path.
Have we
There's only so
decided that the Baron will be our next target? Or do you think that we should continue here in Barovia?
Well, the mists are still weak from what we've done so far with both Lathander and Maliki's help. They're still weak. Now's our best chance to hop a border. Do it while if he's hidden in a tower and we have a chance to hop borders now, I don't see why not doing it. Don't second guess it. But if we don't feel that the border's weak enough for it, we need to do something here to weaken it so we can.
I think Morgan has a point. With the mist at bay, this may be our best chance to dip into the plain of Darkhan. Van Richten is going to pull out a tome from his side satchel. If we push into Darkhan, we will have to contend with Azalian Rex. That is the Lich that is in charge of Darkhan. It's just a strange plane. Odd gravitational pulls. I've talked about it briefly before, but it we will no doubt probably have to appease that Lich. And I don't know if there's anything left too safe in that domain past targeting the Baron. Just know that when we enter into another set of political threats.
Whole nother level to Mordent then. Is it Mordent? Godfrey wasn't a Lich yet, but this is a Lich, you're saying.
Very much so. Azarian does not sugarcoat his appearance. He looks very much the part.
We may have to contend with him, or, as you say, barter with him for access to his domain.
What could we offer a Lich?
From the interactions of individuals of the not too past, Azalian liked to take the form of his late life. That of an elderly man. That classic elder statesman king. They want to live that fantasy. So should we always be thinking, not what does a lich want? What does a man who wishes to be an eternal king want?
He just wants to be exactly that, eternal king, to have subjects praise him and worship him.
What could be sustaining him? You got to be careful not to offer too much, but appease him. Want.
This is a man who has his own necropolis, yet in any attempts to try to invade, Barovia has failed. They have never bested Strahd or his royal family.
So, enemy of my enemy, help him get into Barovia.
Ezra kind of rolls his eyes and looks across. Be careful who you choose to get in bed with, yeah. What kind of good would we be doing the people of Barovia by enslaving them by another tyrant? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think it's really just more a matter of being as less invasive as possible. We might need to find out what Azalian's thoughts and intentions are. Well, not intentions, but what is their relationship with the Baron, the Black Tower? Is it of importance to them? Do they have affinity for it? Does this need to be as stealthy of a strike as possible so that we can run and get the hell out of Dodge? Or is this something that they will greet in kind? Maybe even possibly get rid of a nuisance.
I mean,
This is the
he
kind
is
of
no
knowledge
friend.
we need.
If Azalian is no friend of Strahd, there may be a chance there where he won't mind us taking out the Baron. But I don't think we should make bedfellows with him by any means. Need to be very careful here. Don't overpromise anything. Don't make any promise unless absolutely necessary.
indeed. You guys begin to hear heavy raindrops begin to hit the canvas. Make sure to batten the sides. It is starting to pick up out here.
Don't worry, I will take care of it.
I can help you, Sigurd.
Make sure these are double knotted so they do not come loose.
As you guys tend to the caravan, Eros, Sigurd, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Fitting.
My roll log not doing anything.
Pretty mad.
What do we got here? We got 11 and 7.
Slightly better trash.
Woo! You guys are locked in, man. You guys are like everybody at Bonnaroo this weekend as it became a foot of mud and water. You're like, we don't want any of that. We're staying dry up in this beach. Morgan, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Slightly better.
Slightly better.
17.
I'm gonna reload real quick because nothing is updating on my roll logs.
Okay, so this has been a continual problem the last couple of times. We've had somebody with this kind of bug where they've had to refresh.
Huh?
I've even encountered it, but like once you do, it seems to fix itself. Morgan, in the trail in front of us, the rain is coming down at a decent clip. But you notice it's kind of like looking at the predator. There seems to be a anomaly that the rain is parting around about 100 feet away.
Morgan will reach down and pull up the eagle eye glasses. Gets advantage on perception checks. Just
More better.
a little bit more better. What is that I see out there? And he'll put his glasses on and take a better look at it. Something moving? Ludwig, do you see that? Just there.
I do. I do not know what that is.
Everyone, something's in the path ahead of us. Can't get a good look at it with the rain.
What do you think it is?
It's hard to tell just because too much in Barovia. That could be bad, but I want to have hope that it's not this case, but
It seems to be heading for us. Like it's following the path. Look, it's curving around that bend.
Is it something invisible you're looking at? You just see the rain moving around it, you say?
Yes, it's like something's there that's the rain is hitting, but you can't tell what it is. It's like something cloaked.
As it moves forward, you see it making no imprints on the ground below it.
Leaves no footprints or marks.
Do you have some way to see into the different planes, Morgan? I know you have the Fey abilities.
Could blink over.
I don't know what you
ethereal,
have, but it
I
is
don't-
moving here fast.
It's not on the ethereal plane. It's here in this plane.
Should we pull over? Should we let it go by?
Oh, it's coming for us. Whatever it is. For
Eros is
good or
gonna
for bad.
shout at it to stop. Whoever's going there.
You tell it. You think anything's gonna stop when you hop in a RoBear game and you say, I'm
Yeah, but I got people sleeping in the other room.
yeah, but you can still say it. Hey there, anomaly, you stop.
Halt! we can make see you there. Barely, but
Roll an intimidation check.
sure.
Super advantage, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
flat
it's
for the performance is probably as much of a blessing as I can give. Hey there. Oh, 340, so close to the 13.
Somewhere around him would have been good.
This anomaly does come to a stop about 40 feet away. Roughly the size of another carriage. And like a dimension door, the side of it opens and steps roll out with a crimson carpet. And you see a vampire walk down those steps slowly.
Oh, this isn't going to be good.
Attention, travelers! Please bear witness to the one and true King. And he will bow as Strahd floats out of this carriage that now fully reveals itself. Two nightmares in front the flames smoldering from their nostrils in front of you, steaming up inside the rain, an obsidian black carriage as dark as night. Strahd simply floats over the top of these steps. It's tough to even see if his legs have manifested or not, or if it's just the swarm of bats that are around him. His eyes, dark as night, pierces back over to your caravan. So it is these individuals that have killed Yasha. Please, I would love to see all of your faces. She was so talented, yet so overconfident.
We better do as he says and do it now. Morgan will step up through the entrance and step off the carriage.
Sigurd will step down from the carriage as well.
Such a good token. I hate that I'm happy to see that token.
Good. But it looks bad for us.
I know.
Morgan, I believe you have pan to you still turned on your core, because it just moved the entire map.
Did it get turned back on? Let me see.
Also, if everybody can go and click on your token and remove all of your status effects that you have turned on.
Yep, I already took care of that. I was like, yeah, I don't have haste and all that anymore.
That would have been Panda token speaker, right? I have that off, it says.
There's another one. I think it's like panda movement or something like that.
Is search broken? No. Okay. The only pan is Panda token speaker, which is off.
We will take a look after the stream to see what is on there.
No problem. Probably some setting that shouldn't be.
It's Fae shenanigans. We know what it is. As Sigurd steps out, and I guess we all step out of this wagon together, and he makes eye contact with this figure. He will perform a bow. Your lordship.
Morgan will take a knee and look at the ground.
Ezra will do a bit of a mocking kind of
A John
curtsy.
Cena bow.
There is something very different. Who in the is the giant tree. I was told that there was a werebeast in this group. I do not see one. Are you hiding one inside of your caravan?
No, that used to be me.
Oh, that used to be you. Exactly. How did that happen?
I found hope.
You found hope. It looks like you found reincarnation. Aren't you so lucky? If you had died here, you might not have been so lucky. So tell me this. Just where have you all been? Certainly, I would have known if someone of such status inside of my own realm had died. The killers of Yasha. Where have you been?
We have been here and there popping around. It is very hard to navigate your domain with these mists, so we have not always landed where we intended, I would say.
The mist? But why would you have any problem? I see that you have a perfectly capable Vistani in charge of your caravan, so a mist should be no problem. After all, they are just a fence for my lands. You know, it is hard to trust, especially other conniving liches in their domains around here. Everyone looking for rapid expansion. A strong border is necessary. But you, no need to worry. I will ask you again. Where have you been, travelers?
We have fallen here at the falling star, then into the woods and along the
Oh.
mists.
I heard that they gave you hospitality. It's a good thing that you got to see them when they were in operation. Rather unfortunate. They are no longer in business. It seems that they were behind on their rents.
It is sad to hear they've lost.
What a horrible accident.
What became of them?
Eternal service. One must pay their debts.
That's what I'll look forward to here. The service. We are also those that serve.
What are you trying to say? None of this is answering my question. Escher, as he will look to his assistant. Is it me? Am I the one that is not communicating properly? It seems as if they've had so much to say to everyone else in Barovia except for me. Escher, is it me? No, sir. My lord, it is not you. I will ask you one more time. Where have you been?
My lord, we have been to a neighboring domain, I believe. Mordant, as it were.
You believe. Do you know if you were there or not?
Yes, that is just the way I talk sometimes. My words, my father had a strange nanny for me, not so much my brother. I learned a weird accent such as this.
Escher, is he not Vistani? Does he not sound like...
Until I came to your domain, I have never heard of Vistani, but perhaps my nanny was a long-lost relative of such. But I swear I started this campaign with this accent long before the DM brought it in, so...
I don't know what he's talking about. You speak beautifully. Ludwig.
But yes, my lord, we have indeed been to Mordant for a spell.
Van Richten will slowly make his way out of the carriage. Ah, yes! There he is! The famous vampire hunter himself. Gone to free the old god. Yes. Welcome home, my little vampire hunter. And just what have you decided to do now that you've lost everything? I thought you were set to retire back in your little shop of horrors. Van Richten's just gonna grit his teeth. You know I have unfinished business. Oh, don't we all have unfinished business? I have an eternity of unfinished business. I have so much on my plate these days. Escher. And now I have to deal with this little roving band of miscreants. Do you know the punishment for killing one of my lieutenants?
I'd hope it's a large reward for taking out someone incompetent in your service. And it sounds like you also are worried about some nosy neighbors.
You humor me. Fate touched. But this is not your domain. This is mine, and this is not the Feywild. We have rules here. This is not chaos. My family long sought order for Barovia. And we will maintain that order. So, there is no excuse for ignorance. But I will shall we say, entertain the idea of clemency? Leave here. Do not come back. You already have done enough. I can smell the blood of my wolves on your hands. You know it is not kind to treat someone's pets like this.
So you wish us to leave your domain?
Yes! Get the out of here! Go! Do not return! You have passage already. And take your god with you! If you continue to with me, I will rip that unicorn's horn out and I will stab it through your heart. It is not her home.
Then I guess we shall be on our way. With your blessing, our gracious Lord.
Oh, you. You get no blessing of mine. Escher, this man ask for my blessing? If I still shit, I would shit on your grave.
Yet it would fertilize the earth, and hopefully pretty flowers would grow upon.
Here. I was so dead set on having this new band of adventurers over for dinner. And then you went around and killed one of my lieutenants.
To be fair, your lieutenant attacked us and couldn't finish the fight.
I said that Joshua was overconfident. But she was still one of mine. You couldn't just eliminate her. You had to destroy her. Bringing your sunlight and your domain of delight attitude into my home. You take that fat little cherub of a Vistani, and you take your pick. I don't care where. Take your leave, for there will be only pain and suffering if you stay. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Lord.
Good. And if you don't think that I won't be watching, you're very mistaken. Good day to you, monster hunters. Enjoy your pursuits elsewhere.
Well, if you're at least watching, I hope you enjoy the show.
One thing is very clear. Your mouth may get you killed one more time.
Morgan will start reaching out and slapping Eros next to him. Stop.
Esha. Load the carriage. I'm more disappointed in Yasha than I am the sight of these thumb-sucking dimwits. They say, every now and then a squirrel finds a nut. And this is the case. I'm disgusted with myself that I even arrived here. And thank God I didn't invite them to dinner. Worst conversation I could have possibly had. Strahd will begin to float back into his carriage of nightmares.
Sigurd will take another bow when he turns around. I believe that is our cue to maybe pack up and go.
Escher looks back at the rest of you. That would be a wise decision. Good luck.
Yes, all the same to you as well, friend.
Morgan will watch for the cloaked carriage, wait for it to disappear.
Maybe we don't diddle here. Ludwig, get this carriage moving. I would not like to tangle with this King Strahd so soon.
And just as quickly as the anomaly arrived here, it takes off and up into the sky.
Oh, it flies as well.
Well, I guess we're going to Darkon, aren't we? How the we're getting back from Darkon? That's another question.
Hey, well, there's a will, there's a way. I'm sure we will find a way to provide. I don't say we will have such a warm welcome when we return.
I, for one, do not think that it is an insult to call someone a cherub, really. I am quite pleased.
He did preface it with a fat cherub, so I think it brings it down a notch or two.
In Barovia, that is healthy. Most people are very skinny. I am well fed.
Considering what we saw at Falling Star and how thin everybody was there, I would assume that is high a compliment here in Barovia.
I think their thinness is the worst of, not the worst of their problems anymore. At the Fallen Star.
If you excuse me, I think I'm going to go over here and throw up.
Which someday he might pay for that too.
That means the light that came from underneath the star must have finally given out.
Or he just murdered everyone within the building. One of the two. We won't know until we go back, it would seem. But unfortunately, we will be going a different direction today, I believe.
I would say the fish sucker person did deserve.
Croc kind of chimes up. He was pretty gross. I won't lie. There's probably not a lot of difference between him and a zombie at that point, really. Anyway.
As terrifying as that whole meeting was, it does reinforce the fact that we have accomplished something. But
And
let
we
us
do-
not be overconfident like Yasha was.
And we do know now that Strahd is using the mist as a wall to protect his domain from the other domain. He mentioned that he was worried about a lich. Sounds familiar where we're going to go?
Van Richten kind of pipes up. We're no doubt surrounded by them, but yeah.
Information to keep in our pocket, though.
Strahd is by nature a paranoid individual. We should count our blessings today. We are far from being prepared for an encounter.
Eros, I have expected you to charge him. I am glad you did not let your rage get the best of you.
No. I know we're not ready, but I didn't want to appear like I was afraid.
There's a line between appearing afraid and saying something that will have the Lord of the Domain you're in kill you.
I learned a long time ago. The day you walk into a fight unafraid is probably your last fight. I carry the fear with me everywhere. It has always served me well.
Carry the hope that you've brought.
You need both, though. Without fear, there can be no hope, and vice versa. Carry it in equal measure, and you'll probably be okay. What do you think, Ezra? How did that go? Does the Spindles of Fate speak any poorly than they did before our meeting with this Dark Lord himself?
I think we certainly have no elements of surprise anymore here. That is clear.
No, we could not hope for it forever. He is literally the eyes and ears of a beast here. We knew he would see what we were doing.
We're going to have to find the old ways. As he looks over to Van Richten. It's going to take every last artifact that we find to take on Strahd. I guess could have gone worse in the fact that you could have all died here and possibly turned into internal servitude. I think that we should count our blessings that you killed that vampire lieutenant. Though he's a bit of respect, I believe, shown there. They won't admit it, but that was a courtesy visit. He could have easily sucked his direworths on us. Or brought an entire fleet of vampire spawns. I'll be honest, I think he was really disappointed. More than anything else. I think he realized that he couldn't just invite you over to dinner like every other adventuring party. Once you've made first blood, it's kind of hard to bullshit a bullshitter. Strahd wants you to leave before you get any stronger. I don't think you'll get any other greater compliment from him than that.
You secret even Strahd can fear.
Remember, at his heart, Strahd is a rat. But a rat that is backed up against a wall. That is the secret. He's always scared. constant state of paranoia that drives him mad. Don't underestimate that rat's bite. So, anyone have the foggiest about how to get to Darkon?
Well,
Brad spoke that Ludwig, you would just be able to go there. We made a reference to that. Is it quite that easy?
Was it easy before when we crossed? I mean,
It was not. That's why I was taken back by him saying we have Vistani with us and we should just leave.
it was more alluding to the fact that we are allowed to enter and exit Barovia when we want. But that is Vistani. You are all not Vistani. You travel with me, but you are not me. So, while I can cross, you encounter all sorts of shit.
Well, I would say we ride for the closest border that you know can get us where we need to go, and then we will have to figure out how to pierce the veil once again.
Well, hopefully.
figured, just like always, we use the compass. Compass is what has gotten us in the right direction before.
Ah, that is right. We still have a compass.
I mean, he wants us to leave, so hopefully, whatever we encounter, lets us go.
He leaves the door open, per se?
Well, they were also not very pleased about what Maliki has done here. If I do remember, he said he was going to rip off your unicorn's horn and stab it through your heart.
I took that as a sign of respect. But
I would
also
not
do
let that
wish
man
to
get
have
anywhere
a-
close to your unicorn. That's all I have to say.
Many men have tried to snap off my unicorn horn before, but
Many of men, you say?
many of folk.
Many of folk.
But the shaft is strong. It does not break easily.
Nah, you act like a crawl daddy.
I am a prawn daddy indeed.
Yeah, what a prawn father. All right, you little shrimps, get in.
Quit shrimping about.
Shrimping is not easy, but we have to get the out of here.
Let's get a move on.
Maybe someone can shrimp our ride.
I have no comeback for that. That is awful. Truly awful.
All right. Get the map out. Let's get the compass out. Let's find a way out of this mess that we are in now. I feel the longer we're here, Strahd watching us, the more stuff he's going to throw at us to get us out the door.
Well, sounds like it's time for you and Croc to get on that compass.
Come here, Croc.
It took me
And
every
you're-
fiber in my body not to tell that son of a bitch to go himself. I'm proud of you, Eros.
You and me both.
That guy.
Indeed.
Hey, I asked if he would give us a reward for at least killing off someone that's incompetent.
That wasn't bad either. That was a good kind of like subtle you.
And, if we could get some money from him, that would have been awesome.
I don't think that's how it works, Morgan, but I appreciate your outlook on life.
We were just talking about the payday on the wolves. We're not going to come in, so.
Well,
It's okay, Croc. I'm just pulling your tail a little bit.
what do you got? Lay that damn thing down here. Darkon. $17 and a 1. Woo!
Strahd puts disadvantage on you.
At least the 17 came first.
Swap over to my other headset. This one's gonna die.
Between Van Richten's maps of the domains of dread, your compass, you're able to lay a pathway down.
Looks
See
like
here.
we'll have a path here with Croc.
Croc kind of peers down at the maps. Well, it could be worse. We could have to turn right back around and go over the top of those mountains, but thankfully we don't. It'd been a lot easier if we could have been able to restock and go through Barovia, though. We're certainly going to run low on supplies. There's a long winding path here, but it looks like there's some other towns on the way out.
I think it would be best if we don't try going back to that village. Just work with what we got if we can.
Yeah, well,
Especially if what Strahd said of the one last place people that could survive is now gone. Might not be a good place to be.
he made it very clear that anyone that gives us any help or support is dead to rights. Whoever we interact with in these small towns here marked on the map on the way out, we should do our best to conceal ourselves. No reason to bring hell on somebody else that doesn't deserve it.
Agreed. Can't trouble these people more than they already have. They live with so much on their plates.
That's the truth. All right, let's get this wagon going.
We settle back into the ride. Morgan is going to pull up his book. Ezra, Sigurd, I want to talk to you about my readings. This road is going to be a long one. And if I'm reading correctly here, I think I have a way to save your names into my book. As a fate teller, Ezra, and as a man of the cloth, Sigurd, I just wanted to make sure that you would believe it would feel okay if I do so.
What do you mean, put me in your book? What? You're not stealing my soul, are you?
Not stealing your soul. Preserving. Attempting to. My patron, as you know, is from the Fae. And with my connection to them, I can have you put your name in my book. And if you do, my patron will look after you in case something happens. Think of it as a backup plan. But I wanted to make sure that it's okay with you. I don't want you to do it if you don't believe in it. But I want to make sure that we can continue on in case something bad does happen. Especially after that encounter with Strahd.
Morgan, I trust. Whatever powers you have from the Fae have only been a boon to us, and while I am dedicated to my goddess, I am no fool. I know there are other gods and goddesses out there. My brother, for instance, he praises a different light than I. And anytime Lathander wishes to share his boon with me, I am more than happy, with open arms, to take whatever edge we can get. So I would be more than happy to sign your book. You could have just asked for my autograph before. That would have been fine.
As we've traveled, I've had more connections to Argo recently. So I've been learning more about what's in my book and what I can do with it. I just want to make sure that we don't lose any hope that we can provide. And by doing so, I just want to make sure that you feel comfortable with it.
Oh, yes.
And Ezra, you as well. I know as a Fate Seer, you can see many different ways that this could outcome. I just want to protect everybody that we are working with right now. And of course, when Klaus wakes up, I'll have him sign as well. And Eros. But I have room for 5, and that is 4. So that's why I look to you, Ezra. With our other companions here, I cannot store everybody's name in here. And Sigurd, with your counsel, is there anyone else you think that I should right now?
You
Ask
say
to
you
sign this
can
book.
put 5 names in your book.
That's all I can do for now.
Is your own name one of them?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that works that way. Cap, do you have a ruling on Gifts of the Protector?
Well, yeah, your own name should be on there for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so never mind. So that would be it.
Yeah.
Well, then, of course, I'm sure my brother, when he wakes up, would want to be in it. Myself, Eros, as we are the front line, as it were. We expose ourselves to the dangers with you, of course. And then, yes, Ezra has been in the fights with us, exposing himself to the elements of death and decay. So I would see that he would also make a good addition to be protected. Plus, he is of the Fae a little bit himself, so it would be appropriate.
So Morgan will hold out his book to you for you to sign it.
It brings me back to Tribor when me and my brother would get paid to go kill the local monster. And then the kiddies would run up. They'd want the same signature on its leg bone or a horn from some kind of deadly monster. And he'll sign it.
And as you're looking at it, the book itself has engravings around the edge of a unicorn chasing trees with a leaf storm coming off of it.
How whimsical.
There would
pass
have
the
been
book.
a time I don't believe that I would have signed this. But today is not that day. We have a long list of things to get done. And I think that I want to complete them. At least try. He will sign his John Hancock as a big of an Ezra as he can sign.
Neros. I believe
Yes.
as the person that takes the most brunt of everything. And as we have seen, your reincarnation has brought us a whole new life for you. I beg of you to sign this book for letting me try to use my power and my connection to make sure that we keep you around at least one time.
I would gladly sign your book.
Throw that out there.
Job is far from finished.
What the is this a timeshare? Oh.
Figured's
Just,
going
uses
to bonk Klaus's helmet real quick with his staff. Brother, wake up! I'm in need of a signature here. As you see, like 3 or 4 cheese balls roll out from underneath the helmets. Sign this, my brother. It is for our best. Trust me. I make all the business arrangements. He knows this.
Whatever. Don't ask me to heal.
That is why you're signing, my friend. This is so we don't have to ask you to heal.
Good. Fireball. Just fireball.
Yes.
Receiving the book back with the signatures, Morgan will scrawl his signature at the bottom with his nail. And as it does, the whole page will glow and lock in. And the leaves around the edge of the page will emblazon with the different colors of fall. And the page will just settle. All of our names etched up on it.
Very cool.
Very cool feature. I like it.
Go! 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 You guys hear a rather large were-raven in distress coming from one of the fields not too far from here. As our carriage approaches, you can see it's almost statue-like, frozen in place. But it's calling out. Caw! Caw!
Seems odd and so quiet in Barovia.
You notice when we make that bend, there are several scarecrows that are all affixed. looking at that were-raven.
You have an idea on this. This is normally on farms. Do not the scarecrows not look at the creature they're trying to chase off? Normally, there's just figures, right?
Something is not right about this.
I don't like it. Just don't know what it means. I wasn't grown up as a farm kid. Any of you guys know about being farm peoples? Like, do those things normally move or look at things?
Don't think anything is normal here.
Their eyes are glowing.
Going to use magic to shoot at the raven? It's the... I don't know. The ravens normally, aren't they for Strahd? Like, I feel like we should help it, but I'm terrified of helping something that could help Strahd right this second.
One way or another, we gotta get through that group of scarecrows.
No, you don't. They are literally off on a side field. You could completely bypass it.
Oh, gotcha. I thought they were in the road. My bad.
We've just talked about helping and being a light of hope. This might be a trap, but I feel like I have to help this creature.
Morgan, I think you have already made your decision in your heart. What do you say, Eros? Will you venture into the fray with me once again?
You know I will.
God, somebody help! God! I can't move!
Let's go.
Let's go help. And or go cast a spell?
Not that.
What you gonna cast?
Wall of light.
Wall of light.
Oh, I should also hit the rest button that everyone else did that I didn't do because I wasn't paying attention earlier. Okay, there we go. Boop. Plus. Cast. And
Oh, damn. Oh, big.
All right, wall of light, a shimmering wall of 5 paragraphs. The wall appears in any orientation you choose. Yada yada yada.
basically, the Constitution saving throw is the big one for the creatures that are around it.
Okay. Let's see here. The wall can be up to 60 feet long and 10 foot high.
And I was just kind of placing it as like behind as a wall to block out the 3 behind from the being able to get to it. So that way, trying to split the bad guys away from it, but also see if I can blind all those things that are staring at the crow since they're staring at the crow, they would be looking at the wall of light as it appears.
Okay. Eros, make sure that your rage is on.
Yep, rage and hasted.
So
I'll get my ability usage. There we go.
the haste is going to work differently.
Okay.
You guys are going to have to now round robin it so that it is not perma haste for you every
That's fair,
individual
yeah.
time.
Absolutely.
So, since you just used it in the last encounter,
Sigurd can have it. Or Morgan. I'm fine with that.
who wants to have it next?
Morgan, you
Sigurd.
want to? I was gonna say just D20 it and higher takes.
Oh,
it?
sure.
Rollies.
Okay.
I like rolling. I like rolling.
Sorry,
Like,
didn't mean- didn't mean to click that.
Roll it. Yeah.
let's roll for it. See if my roll's dog shit.
Haha.
I guess I'll take it this time. Look at that.
Why do you think I always do DC checks? Because I roll like that.
Enjoy the +2 bump to your AC, Sigurd.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
So, when this goes down, this beam of wall of light shoots off. Immediately, you can hear wings part as two very invisible manticore are blinded by these lights.
Oh.
Quickly, you found out that this is a literal feeding ground for them. The scarecrows locking different prey. As you can see now that you've come up on the field, you can see the bones and rib cages of other unlucky travelers or animals that have come and gotten themselves paralyzed by the scarecrows. I'm going to honor this wall of light and I'm going to have it target everything because it's such a good play.
Good job, Morgan, calling it a trap.
The bad news is it's also going to spray our were-raven here because they have no idea what's going off either. Or does it say you can choose? Is it does it say anything about combatants?
Each
Nah,
creature in its
each
area.
creature.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Constitution saving throws.
I can roll a 19. Like, the Raven can roll a 19.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God.
Then. All right. Okay. God dang it.
Oh.
What? Rolling hot.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Quite literally
close.
the opposite of the last combat.
Come on, Raven.
With a +7. With a +7 roll of a 3.
That's about
Damn.
as bad as it could get.
Damn. All right, so
Does he have lucky?
these two scarecrows are blinded.
So did you say the Manticores were blinded just for the instant then? Because it went off and they weren't expecting it? And so they're just basically, when their turn comes up, they'll be out of it.
It stopped them from dive bombing the were-raven.
Gotcha.
All right, let's get everybody in initiative. All right, who here has alert or has a weapon of warning?
I do.
All right. Remember, you will roll at advantage naturally.
Yep.
Do we have a card? Who is the cards are? Drake, you're the cards are.
Drake.
Dracus.
Yeah.
Do we have enough
we have one
relentless?
for everybody. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I have alert.
Oh my
and
god.
I have danger sense, or no, the instinctive pounce one at one
So,
of them.
Hyrule, I'm assuming you were going to re-roll with the card at that point.
Oh, can I do that? I can now burn the
Because
card.
you used your alert, right? Your sword
He-
or
Yeah, I
whatever.
used the weapon of
He
warning.
yes, you use the weapon warning, so you will then use the card. You won't get more than 2 rolls at advantage, Eros.
Right.
Okay.
So I will use the card to see if I can get better than the 27.
Okay. And does Black
If you
Hawk
go
have-
down, do you go down?
No, it's advantage.
Yeah, we took away the removal because people were like, I don't want to roll, I'm too scared.
Gotcha.
19, yeah, that's a 33. That's much better.
Alright, so I need to re-roll at advantage. Burn a card for me, good sir, since I had to do it twice.
Yep.
Alright, that's a little bit better.
And Eros, you also spent a card, it looks like.
Yes.
Okay. And is Klaus spending a card, or did he get it because he has a item?
Heck. Thought he had something, but
I'm pretty sure he has something. So I'm just going to re-roll him. He's at a 2010 right now. That will be his best.
Okay. Oh yeah, he.
I will roll the
Initiative advantage.
blinded scarecrows are going to roll at disadvantage.
Nice. Whoo! Got rid of a nat 20.
And then when you're ready for it, RoBear, there is damage that comes along with the people that did get blown.
Is it still half for everybody else?
Yes, it is.
what was the question?
The question to me about damage being halved if they are not blinded was yes.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I thought he meant something toward me. I was reading
Yours.
Klaus's sheet real quick.
I just didn't want to roll the damage until Cap was ready for it. Additional things to be added to the screen.
Oh yeah, he has a sentinel shield. That's what gives it advantage.
Yep. Yeah, he got the he had the
I don't know what it is with the combat carousel, but like it just is not working on stream view as intended. I just can't get it from stop being super tiny. It's so aggravating.
Like even if you bump the size up, it doesn't change.
Yeah, I just did it right there. It doesn't do anything. It's like no matter what, when you have it on shrink, it's just going to these super small thumbnails. It's just, you know, add it to one more thing that had like in 6 months we'll get levied with.
Carousel was all jacked up when they did the last update.
The next thing you'll get, it'll keep moving to everybody as you move the carousel forward. And it'll spin them around in circles.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yep.
1, 2,
Oh
2,
my
3.
god.
Are you effing kidding me?
Ow.
Wow.
Yo, gonna luck that?
Wow. I'm just seeing my jaw is on the floor.
Damn.
Yeah, let's
2, 3,
Holy
2,
hell.
1. Jesus
all right.
Christ.
Yeah. Let's burn my one of my native luck ability, and then
Cap, can you long rest Klaus as well? I can't do it.
You bet.
All right, here comes. Better roll, please. Better roll. Thank you.
I just made you owner.
That'll do it.
26. I like that. That's that much better.
Holy shit, what an upgrade. 8837. God damn. What an
I did a really
upgrade.
cool thing. 8 damage.
8 to 26. That's wild.
Oh, you mean you roll more than 1 dice for that? That's cool.
I'm not gonna do the damage to the were-raven.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna do.
That was not the intent of the spell.
All right, manticores take half. First 2 scarecrows. Let's see. I don't actually know. I don't know the order I collect them in. I need to redo that. Now I know the order. All right, those guys will take full and then half. All right.
Pew, 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 pew.
All right, Eros, you are top of the order, my dude.
All right.
Combatant wise, we will start right behind the hedgerow.
Okay. Gonna move up by the Raven to protect it.
Oh, I can't see! Oh, shit! Ow! Oh, it's so bright!
Close your eyes.
You turn and you can see the raven's eyes are already all milky cataract white.
Target the one down here.
Mm.
Now I have a new ability called Battering Roots. On my turn, my reach is 10 feet longer, so I have a 20-foot reach now.
20 foot?
Yeah,
Damn!
that's insane. Yeah, my branches are twice as long during my turn.
Damn!
I'm a grower.
He's a
only has branches.
he's a grower and a shower.
So I will swing at the Scarecrow.
Don't mind me, I'm just stretching my leg.
And I will go Reckless. Oh, if only I crit on 19s.
If only.
For that damage.
Good damage. Good damage.
And now, also because of my new ability, he's got to make a strength or dex save or be knocked prone because of topple.
All right.
I don't know why. Oh, it does say it's selected. Okay, targeted. That says it's nobody's targeted, but I do have him targeted. Nat 1, baby.
Let's go! The scarecrow just.
And I will take that second swing.
Wasn't quite ready to get hit from 20 feet away.
Ooh, 7 and 3. That still hits, luckily though. For another 25.
What the hell just happened there?
I put your 25 all the way up before my attack for whatever reason. It's been doing that, and I don't know why. It's put my rolls at the very bottom of the chat.
Lovely. We love version 13. It's so good. It's never been better.
And I didn't get any kill, so I have to bonus action knock him on the head. Oh no, I cleave first, right? Cleave before I do that. See if I get a kill. Yeah, didn't get to that 20. Oh well. So 26 is the top one.
All right, 26 over
then-
here.
And then he'll have to make that same save.
Dude, what is it doing, man?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It doesn't like my rolls. Hey, he's prone also. There, you guys have advantage on both them guys now.
What
And my
the
little-
shit is going on here?
I'm gonna go back in for my little polearm strike. My little on the forehead. For another 9, and that's my turn.
9 points. Let's go. 9 points is exactly what you needed. DTD.
Hell yeah.
God, what a shit show this is.
Yeah, so basically I picture these still up on the like the wooden post or whatever. I chop its post down, and then I just put the back end of the halberd through the forehead.
Let's go.
And that's my turn.
Good job, Aros.
All
I
right.
feel like we thought his head was made of pumpkin, but you have proved it is indeed squash.
Ha ha ha.
All right. The Manticore is going to go for Sigurd first. I don't
Eats it
make-
in one bite. Make a new character, please.
I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Any other movement for you, Sigurd?
Or for me,
It's not
No, I'm sorry,
I was just-
Eros.
I have not gone yet. Oh, okay.
so I know it's the spell says like anybody in the area of the wall. Am I able to like get in front of the raven without being affected by the wall?
Is that wall persistent, Morgan? I don't know shit about this spell.
Yes, it's a concentration, so it's persistent until I drop on.
Is it reflecting one way or both?
So that wall is only within the wall itself, I believe.
Oh, it's inside the wall itself?
It's supposed to be within its space, I believe.
I mean,
Yeah, I've never used this. I've never used that spell.
yeah, right now it's within. You don't, as long as you don't step into the wall, you're not going to take any damage.
All right. Yeah,
And
then
it's
I
not
will definitely
It's not blind anymore. Blinding. It's only blinding when it first appears.
try to move in front of the raven to protect it.
All right. All right, this Manticore.
Looks like we'll have a larger meal, my mate.
They will circle around. Man, I did this really cool circle with it, and it that only I saw.
Alright, so when he comes back to the back side of me, I'll get my reaction strike.
Well, why
As
do you
he
get a
gets into the
reaction
ring.
strike?
From Polearm Mastery. As long as he's within 10 feet of me. Right here. Yeah.
How's that read again? Because he's not leaving your space, he's entering your space.
Yeah, so Polearm Mastery allows you to make an opportunity attack when they enter your space.
Yeah, anything that approaches within his standard 10-foot halberd reach, he can reaction attack them because they enter his reach.
Okay, so it is on
Mastery.
enter, but remember now it's
Yeah.
20, what, it's 20 feet? Okay.
That only works on his
It's
turn. the
20 feet on my turn. It's 10. Like the normal polearm attack.
Why wouldn't it be 20? If you can attack
it
on
just-
20, but if you can attack
It
with
just
20
says
on your,
it's ability.
well,
yeah,
well,
it's really
just some
throw on his turn. Yeah.
just some common sense. How do you shorten your attack?
Right, I get it. Yeah.
Like you got 20 feet. Like this is just like you're not choking up on the bat on your reaction. I'll let you have the 20 feet. That's the cool
All right.
that's the cool part of it.
I appreciate that. So I will still make my swing. There it is.
Let's go.
Ooh, buddy.
Now.
All right.
Wait.
62 points on the Vorpal Halberd. We will double the damage to 125 for it being a big creature and you not being able to slice through its head. It'll take 125 points of damage.
Jeez.
I love the modifier. It's you rolled a 6 plus 119.
No, it's weird. Okay, it says a D10 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9 plus 3 plus 30 plus 30 plus 10 plus 30. It does
Yeah,
33
that's not
times.
Hold on. Why are there all those 30s there?
That's what. Last time I did it was like 60 something. So I don't know how it doubled.
What the shit is going on here? Okay, you get a plus 30 from your Vorpal weapon.
Yes.
It's not dice. It doesn't get doubled.
No, or tripled in this matter.
Dude, is this one of these where I'm like, we'll see combat next week when VTT is fixed?
So I would just say, so take off the other 60 and it should be right. So that the extra 230s to be 65.
I'm just gonna go up. I want to look at your damage up above.
Yeah, D10 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9 plus 3.
$30. There's the D10 is from your D10.
I'm pretty sure Vorpal does just an extra 30 if you can't cleave, right?
Yeah, if you don't take the head off,
Yeah, it takes an extra 30 damage from the hit. So I don't know. Yeah, that's odd. That added basically another 60.
Wild. Wild. All right. So 125. Let's see here.
Oh, so for 2024 rules, if it's negated, it gets 68 slashing damage.
Oh, they changed it?
Yeah, if the heading is negated, it gets 68.
Oh, 68 now? Then
Maybe that's adding into some part of the roll here where.
No.
that still wouldn't be right though. 68 is different than.
Well,
30.
what I'm saying is Foundry is maybe doing something that we're just not seeing.
You know, it's doing like with the 30 there. It's broken code. All right. So what I do instead of rolling the extra 68, I just do the double drake.
Okay.
So 125 will take us down to minus the 60 will take us down to 65. So we'll get to one. You'll do 130 points of damage.
Copy that.
Booyah. I do the double there because we've had too many times where the 68 fell flat.
And I don't know, I'm assuming he's a legendary creature. I don't know if he can be affected by the battering root part of it. If he can.
No, they will roll.
Okay. To be knocked prone.
All right. Here we go. Strength saving throw coming up. They will use a legendary resistance.
Oh my god, I might. Oh.
Yo.
Man. Wait,
so close.
Oh, the 3 was on the second one.
So close. All right.
I mean, you still took a massive chunk out of this thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It is going to rend and claw at you, Eros.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit. Ooh.
When its claws retract, you can see acid drip from them as it strikes with 26 slashing, 14 points of acid. It'll do a total of 27 points, or 27 points to you, Eros.
Copy that.
It will claw and rend
hurts
at
a
you
little bit.
again.
Yep.
This time it'll do 29 of the 43. Then it is going to spin with its big tail your way.
Copy that.
Tail spike headed your way.
Yeah, that'll hit. Oh, Oh.
$37 of the 49, and you will be poisoned. Can you be poisoned?
Pretty sure I can be.
You should have resistance. That's all you have, right?
No, we don't have that resistance to poison anymore. That was from that feast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can be.
All right. And you are poisoned. You have disadvantage on just about every roll you can make.
Copy that.
And that manticore is going to fly back up in the air. 40 feet. Not 400. We got an extra 0 here.
Way up there. Would anyone on the ground, would me or Morgan
It's
get
like, deuces,
appetacks
I'm
on
out.
that? Would me
I
or
think I'm on
Morgan
the-
get attacks or no?
I'm
What's
on
that?
the other end of the hedgerow from where it landed.
What'd you say, Sigurd?
I was saying, would me or Morgan get attacks when it takes off or no?
No.
Okay.
Morgan, it is your turn.
Yeah, that was half my health.
Dang. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call upon the wall of light to send out a radiance beam. Towards the guy that just flew off. $25 hits. Man, rolling super hot still. Sweet. All right. The radiance beam off. Choo. And using my book, let's do a. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm so indecisive. All right, I am going to. He's up 40 feet in the air, so he doesn't matter right this second. Let's try moving just a hair, maybe. Just like that. And I am. Oh, this hedge. Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I am going to use my ooze to spit out a line of acid from me into that guy across here. Easy Morgan just reel back and just spit out acid in a row, burning through bush, trees, everything.
Oh.
And hopefully they don't have very good decks because they're scarecrows.
They are scarecrows.
And the one's prone.
I mean, the one that was prone is dead.
Yeah,
I hit
That's
the top
on
one
the
with
other
it
side.
too, because I hit it with cleave.
Oh, I never made a save for it.
Oh, my bad.
But I mean, the good news in this case, you want him to be standing up, so that his attack goes all the way through. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. A lot going on in my turn, I know. It's 8 attacks.
And you see
It's not
Morgan
really been
hide
your
you.
turn. It's been the VTT's fault on your turn that's doing all
Yeah,
sorts of crazy
yeah.
shit. Good roll. 38. Let's go. 38
That's
points of
more than-
acid.
Hadouken's acid out of his mouth, straight across.
Ugh. Oh, nice. 36.
We dead.
Ooh, that dead. No,
Yeah,
30.
baby. DTD over here.
Just melts away. You just see Morgan like Godzilla-ish, just big green acid out, and you just see things melt away like from the Godzilla movies. Just
Hell yeah.
Nice.
and you go, Morgan's a red dragon. Doesn't he do fire? And then that's action, bonus action. Morgan is gonna do a little dodge jig over here and kind of hide behind his buddies because he doesn't know where that manticore is coming back down.
That's fair. And
I might
Morgan
not be a
is
small
sunburnt,
man.
by the way. Not a red dragon. He's just sunburnt.
A lobster.
All right.
Bloody scarecrow.
Bloodied Scarecrow.
Currently on the other end of a 60-foot wall of light. Does it step into the light?
It's gonna go around that light.
Oh, come on.
You can't see. It's gotta go around it. Doesn't. It has no choice. Slowly steps around, and it's gonna look and glare over at you, Eros. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, with disadvantage.
Oh, Eris is good at those.
Yep. I don't know what the save is, so give me my 8 card master.
Give me back my bullets.
A 20, dirty 20.
20 will save.
Yes.
You will not lose all movement with the terrifying glare. It will then claw at you.
It gets advantage, unfortunately. Because I swung reckless.
Okay, it rolls
22 misses.
22. And it will swing again.
22 still misses.
Let's go.
Nice, nice.
End of its turn. Seeing Morgan cast out all this magic, Manticore 2 is going to fly over and swoop down for Mr. Morgan.
Not me.
Oh man.
I'm just a baby. Oh
He'll
yeah.
drop a rend attack on you.
Those don't feel good.
Nope.
Morgan has acid resistance, though. He'll take 40 of the 48.
Oh, nice.
Concentration
Oh.
save.
DC
Oh.
20.
Oh, the 19.
On my screen, it was a 20 that bumped off. All right. Well, that just takes the wall down.
I mean, you can use a die and then you just use your D6 and succeed if you want, or take it down.
Okay. All right. Fine. I'll board my D6. We got D6. I'll burn D6.
All right.
One.
He will succeed. It will rend at you again. 1 and a 3. That will not hit.
Oh, nice.
I like those numbers better.
Uh-oh.
Can Klaus warding flare the attack to force it to the nat 1? And would there be any benefit? Would he lose?
Oh, yeah,
his-
the nat 1 was on the first one.
It's not going to take his tail spike away.
Oh, that misses.
So
miss.
no benefit since it's legendary.
Yep.
All right, and it will spike you.
Not me.
Oof, 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 oof.
Oofed.
Now the 7 would still hit you, right?
7
It
plus
wouldn't matter.
14. 21. Does a 21 hit you, Morgan?
21 would miss.
It would miss?
But it was
Yeah.
the second die. so it doesn't
24.
matter.
Oh,
No.
yeah, it would. It would. Second, yeah. Oh, stop
Oh my
rolling.
gosh, why does it keep rolling?
Holy shiza.
Yeah, ouch. Some explosion.
Morgan
I'm
has
immune to
poison
poison.
resistance.
I'm immune to poisoned.
You are resistant. What's your immunity come from?
Poisoned.
From the poisons, that's from the having the ooze in me. Why I can do my acid reflux.
He's immune to being poisoned with an ED.
Poisoned. Yeah, that's later.
You are
What's that?
immune to the poison condition.
Poisoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
And
so-
resistant to poison. Got it.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. You will take 64 of 73.
And then,
I don't even know what else
Uh,
needed there.
you needed nat 20.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
As a DC like 32.
Yeah, it's a 32. It's a big boy. All right. The wall
All
will
right.
drop. And it used all of its movement to get here, so it is on the ground. Klaus's turn. I gave you ownership, Hyro.
Yep. And then you put a thing right next to me. But, there's a fireball in someone's future, but I guess it would change
Oh
that
no! Fireball doesn't work every time.
up. Let's see. Oof. There's some guys that took some shit here. Klaus will cast some Scorching Ray. He's not at disadvantage, this guy, right? He's not right on top of him. We want to go for. I guess I'll target the one that Eros already took a chunk out of. Dare do that? No, we don't do that. I think he gets a damn advantage for any reason. Oof. He'll throw a. You've hit this thing, but you rolled a crit on it, so
Oh, yeah, we don't know what the AC on these guys are.
let's try the D6, I guess. Hope for good roll. That was a 5. 22.
22?
22 is the AC.
All
There we
right.
go. Good roll.
So 15 fire on the flying manticore. As the first one launches up, we'll roll the second one.
All applies.
That's probably gonna miss. Oh, god damn it.
Need a
I
3.
damage though. Yeah, I know. I don't want to burn all his dice, but we kind of need damage, so I guess we'll throw the D8 on there. Come on, 3. You.
Oh, damn.
That sucks.
Lock it.
All right. Oh god. I could, but then
I'll use my reaction to send my innate luck your way and get Klaus
on the D8, I guess.
on. I was gonna say on the attack roll, but then
Oh,
you
the
have a plus
D20?
one. Because then you have a plus one to it.
All right. On the attack roll. So I
Helping
got
reaction.
+1 on this.
You need
Protect me, Klaus. Use your
a
big
10.
armors.
You need a 10 in order to get it. Minimum 10.
The halfway of that, right?
Oh,
17 goes down.
missed.
And then the last attack. 19.
There you go.
That will hit. Where the hell's the damage button? Way up there. That should reroll minimum, yeah. 17 fire. Bonus action. Actions are. He will. He can't level spell now. Duh. Never mind. Can you do healing word still, or no?
Mm-hmm.
You let healing words go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll throw one of those down at. Jesus. Morgan will take 28 points of healing.
Roll to see if you crit.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Oh,
Almost. Or does a healer crit on 19? He has a
Healer crits on 19.
So max heal 6 times 6, so 36 plus 5.
41 points
hit
back.
points.
nice.
41. Want me to type it, or you got it?
Yeah, type it for me.
You gotta do /R.
/R space 41.
41. I'm sorry. Ding.
Let's go. Big heal, baby. Big heal.
Oh, no, it was Morgan, not myself. As much as I'd like the 40 hit points back.
Never mind.
I was gonna go to you first, but I was like, he has resistance to the piercing, which is really the
Which is the big damage of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Klaus.
Let's go.
Yes, not a problem. You guys act like I've never dropped a healing word at the 3rd level before.
I like the new Klaus. What's going on? A
I
little bit of
like,
sleeping. Nice.
I like you, Klaus.
Oh, that'll be his turn. He'll be pissed when he comes back. He has no spell slots.
I can't cast Fireball with this.
Eros, you have to take another terrifying glare save.
Yep.
Did you win any movement, Klaus? I'm sorry.
No, I think he's good there.
Dirty 20 with disadvantage. Gotta love it.
Let's go.
Thank God for your +5.
They will fearsome claw you.
With advantage. Yeah.
Dude, what is that where you're talking about? How your thing stays on the bottom?
Yeah. It's been doing that.
It
Since
wasn't doing it
last
before for me. Now it's doing it.
It did the last time we played too.
But that came down below it.
It's something to do with Eros. It doesn't like something. It does not like something about Eros.
I get that. I understand. It's my poor RP.
It's just saying Arrow's third regeneration.
Hey, but you are both slashing and necrotic resistant thanks to Sigurd, so you only take 12 of the 25.
Fun fact, you can't be frightened when you see me anymore either, so.
Nice.
Yep. So you
You could fail those if you really want to.
the frightened
But
will
you also have paralyzed.
Well,
On
you
those.
can't be frightened, so I don't know. It says while frightened, so I don't know if it would affect you.
Oh, that's fair. Second swing. Miss.
Might miss. Yeah.
man, they're rolling booty cheeks. We love it. All right. Ezra will go ahead and drop that healing word.
Don't worry, Ezra. I've already healed the one guy, because I'm a competent healer in and of my own right. Take care of the tree.
Oh, fantastic. Is anybody else's character sheets kind of opening up slow too?
Yeah.
There's like a little bit of lag going on. Hey,
Yeah, like you click it and it goes it. Boundary's been running like dog poo for us in my other games too. Especially if you live in Florida or anyone's touching Florida.
so, you know what? Let's see something.
I don't want to say anything because I haven't had any gremlins. Mine's been great.
Oh, I saw that. I seen this.
No, the rain didn't change. Character sheet is still very slow. It's like it's the loading the tooltips. It seems like the it having to load those is causing other things to be crazy. Whoa. Whoa.
What just happened there?
Whoa.
You trying to break shit over there, Cap?
All I did was put healing word into my favorites.
And you also said, you know what? Combat carousel, do something funny. Just do stuff.
Whoa. Oh my. Oh my.
Hopefully it clicks enough buttons that you just consistently crit every roll arrows.
Oof.
Oof is right.
All right, we'll do a third level healing word.
Not bad.
Cool. Respectable.
Send that over to Eros. And we're level 10 now.
11, I think you get the 3.
Damn it. Ah!
So close.
So
Although,
close.
Cap, you can, as the DM, you can fix this by just saying we're level 11 after this fight if you want to.
Yeah, just F it, bro. Send it. All right, I will. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna shoot the guy in the air.
Sit down. Jesus.
Let's go.
Nice.
Max damage. 15 points of force damage. That all applies.
A plus 21 modifier. I think something broke, by the way, because some of our modifiers are repeating a lot. I don't know if that's correct or not.
I mean, mine is because I have a bunch of, because I'm a bard and I have a bunch of dumb things that are
Oh,
plus
okay.
3, plus
Okay.
3, plus 3.
I'm not going to complain. I will let Ezra just start blasting.
He's got all that equipment left over from the last campaign. Let's
Max
go. Max again. He's going to do a total of 30 points of force damage on his turn. That's as good as it gets, boys, from Ezra.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll take an attack of yeah, I will take an attack of opportunity, so I will stay.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said you were going to take one. I was like, oh, they hit hard, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't.
They hit really hard.
That's like my don't hit in blackjack. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't give free attacks of opportunity. Where's King Croc? So all those NPCs, instead of me running a million characters, they give different boons. So Croc gives navigational boons. Right now, their combat NPC is Ezra, because he's able to do more than just damage.
Oh shoot, we've been forgetting about his Twist of Fate stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like when because I crit, right? Or no, it's
It's
it wouldn't be
remember
that
it's
one.
it's ones for you, 20s for the enemy.
One's for us. That's right. Sorry, that was backwards.
So it's whenever, yeah, it's always, I turn bad, things
happen. Yeah.
when bad things happen, I can make them better.
Okay, that's right.
When we do good things, unfortunately, I don't add to it.
He finds the silver lining in you taking 300 damage in one hit.
I will go ahead and I will use my reaction to send a bardic inspiration to you, Sigurd.
Who's doing that?
Ezra is.
I'll take it. What are your bardic inspos now? Like 10s?
Let's see. All right, on the spirits, Tale of the Beloved. The target and another creature of its choice that I can see within 5 feet gets temporary hit points equal to the roll of my bardic inspo plus my charisma modifier. Features. Bardic inspiration. D10 at level 10. All right. Sigurd is inspired, and I will get some temporary hit points lined up here. No many. Let's go. 10 temp hit points. Let's see here. So the target and another creature of its choice. Who do you want to send 10 temps to?
I feel that energy from you come into me. I'm just going to reach down real quick and place my hand into the dirt. And you're just going to see that shimmer of gold travel toward our tree friend over there as his roots absorb 10 temps as well over to Eros.
Let's go.
Gladly. Or you can just grab my 20-foot branch.
Hey, come on, man. We're trying to run a family show here.
Sounded like consent to me, but okay.
It's after midnight.
All right, our were-raven's gonna try to kick out of being stun locked here. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Natural one.
Now, when bad things happen, like you make a good thing happen, right?
Yes, I do.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Bird has a heart attack and dies. Oh.
I believe
that's fitting.
natural one, I get my bardic inspiration back, and I can send it to the were-raven. So they have a inspiration as well now. Whoever you are, good luck. Sigurd, it is your turn.
Could you please hasten me, Prawn Daddy?
Got it.
I had it in my own sheet. I would have cast it on myself. I just don't have it.
Need that Richten touch.
Yeah, give me that Richten touch.
I'll Van Richten you down.
God. Van Richten the Dickton, are you?
Mm-hmm. There you go, Daddy.
Feel so much faster.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck.
Bonus action. I got character sheet. Do your thing.
Go back to your home.
I will call upon ye faith and cast that faith on myself.
He's buffing. He's buffing.
Then we'll start whacking at this guy on my in front of my trailer.
Just whacking it in the tool shed over here.
Oh, I do not have advantage, right? There's nothing that would give me. Oh, 6. Crap.
We know 22 hits.
All right, D6 on it. Yeah.
23 will hit.
Oh, I did this wrong. This damage is not right. Look jacked up. Oh. Oh, it was supposed to be this one.
Oh, surely.
Yeah, boy.
It's the same one though. Oh, I see. You can actually. All right. Well, disregard the roll because. But this has. Yeah, there's the right damage. But that's +2. Oh, this thing's all like recoded now. Okay. Well. Oh, I gotta do both damages? That's just stupid. Alright, well, this should be the thunder damage. Is that even right?
I don't see any damage type applied to it.
Oh, this thing's all jacked up. What did they do? What did they do to my thing?
That's what we all say.
Supposed to do a D10 +3 plus my mod plus 3d6, but that's clearly not working. Because you got to add the 3d6 afterwards. But it's not coded anymore. Alright, they broke the shit out of my weapon, but this will
Well,
be...
to be honest, your weapon was a shit show to begin with. Now it's a real shit show. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's
so it'd be those two numbers added together. And the 13 damage should be thunder, but it's clearly not working.
it's okay. It is fine. They are not resistant to thunder.
Cool.
So we got 32 points of damage.
I reckon.
All right. 32, and then they got to make a
Nothing. Oh, wait, you said these things can be toppled, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done
Do
that.
you have weapon masteries?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have quarterstaff.
They got to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, how do I make that pop up?
It's okay. I'm doing it manually. They'll use a legendary resistance.
Strike had to show me how to make a button for mine.
I remember doing that. It took a while.
Yeah, it was.
They will save. Is that the first hit?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to attack a second time. I might miss. I do miss. Oh my god. Having a hard time hitting here.
We're all about a fresh seed next week and some foundry
I rolled my
fixes.
6. I guess I'll throw my 8. Call it a day.
Oh
Better
my
not be a
god.
1.
It hits. Oh, that one.
Yeah. I'm just gonna add. Oh. So add that in there so we're not playing roll 18,000 different things. There you go. 30.
Let's go. 30 points.
And
Oh my god.
Hasten, you just get 1 extra attack, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you get your topple again?
Yes, he
Oh, yeah,
does.
I would.
It'll use a legendary resistance.
Oh my Jesus.
It's very resistant.
Natural 20. It will no longer have to make the topple saves.
Final attack. Paste. Oh, game just froze. Oh, there we go. my dice just stopped moving,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, I guess
It did the
guess
same
nothing's
for
happening
me.
here. All right, that one actually connects.
Let's
on its
go.
own.
Dude, it's slow me just opening up the roll log.
Yeah, and usually in the roll log, it has my bow typically typing in. They're on the fly. They're just there. They're not there today.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah. And this one I'll have the True Strike with it since I didn't use it on the other one. So let her eat. Ooh, a good roll. Good roll.
Nice, nice.
Well, that'll have a little pinch of radiant damage in the True Strike. And that's my
Nice.
turn.
42 points.
Did that thing move away from me, or did you just moved it over?
Sphincter say what?
It moved. It did move away.
This moved away from me because it was right next to me.
Getting closer.
Yeah, it was right there. I was like, did I move my token? Who knows? Foundry's being weird, but that is everything Sigurd can do in one go.
All right. Good damage.
I'll take it. Not bad. I had to use a whole bunch of dice to get there, unfortunately, but sometimes it be like that.
All right. Another scarecrow comes in on Eros. Oh my god.
I'm gonna use my reaction surge. To
Yeah,
spend on
dude.
this
Me,
one.
me even moving the map right now, it's like hinking up when I move the map.
Yeah.
Like just hold right.
Hey, don't worry. This is the last turn, so we can. Yeah, reaction surge. Kill this thing, dude.
I'm gonna try to.
You better do it soon because this Foundry seems like it's
Foundry's-
shutting down on me.
No,
Sun's getting low for Foundry over here. Holy shit.
Dude, all your dice are just freezing on the screen.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry, didn't mean to press that one. It's that one. I'm gonna actually use push on this one, so it'll, if it fails, it'll be pushed away. Get out of here. But it pushed. Where the hell did it roll your dice at?
No clue. No
It
idea.
just didn't do it. It froze
No.
and then it stopped
Yep.
and then it disappeared.
Oh,
it was like
okay.
a 6, but yeah.
Yo, let's go. Okay, so you're gonna knock it back. You're gonna hit it for 25.
Okay, at least put the 25 at the bottom that time.
Yeah, and you're gonna knock it back to where it cannot swipe at you. Oh, you're
Get out
gonna
of here.
one last terrifying glare save.
I will luck
60
that.
plus 7.
Right?
Does my my aura, he can't be frightened, is that taking precedence here?
This is not the frightened part.
Okay.
This is him losing his movement. The paralyzed part.
I will luck that.
Oof.
Well, that fucks. Ouch.
You know, if you're gonna have a turn where you don't have your movement, like you can hit everything around you. So
Pretty much, yeah.
you know, losing your movement, Were Raven's gonna look at you and like, that doesn't suck.
Yeah, but if he's paralyzed, he can't do anything, right?
I'm rooted to the ground now.
He is
Yeah.
rooted.
Yeah, he's rooted and he's already run. He's gone reckless anyway, so they already have advantage against him. Depends on if you advantage this turn. Hey, well, let's do it since it's wrapped around to you guys. We'll do Eros and Morgan's turn before we end tonight.
Copy that. I will try to finish off these scarecrows real quick. Since I cannot reach that mana core. First swing with... Yeah, I might as well go... Well, I gotta swing reckless to just roll straight up because I'm poisoned.
Let's go.
23.
Where did it go?
Oh, it's back up there again.
Oh my
It's
god.
back. Disappeared for a minute, came back.
Dude, it's got 1 HP.
All right, I'll just do the second swing on it to try to hit it.
Are you talking about Foundry? Has 1 HP left.
Yeah, yeah.
A 32 to hit. That thing's gonna die.
Yeah, it disappears. Oh, the whole list moves up.
Yeah, it's like the list moves up. It's there at the bottom for me.
I have to
And then
keep scroll, like it goes up and I gotta scroll back down to see what you rolled. Like it shows it there for a second
Yeah.
and then moves up.
And then I will cleave this one over here. $26.
Hey, the die never actually made a resolution. It's stuck on a point for me.
Yeah, it was on a corner with an 8, and like the 8 looked like it might get there.
27 points on this scarecrow. Survey says, oh,
24.
let's go.
It died. Sweet, I got 2 of them. And now my bonus action swing. And this is it.
Let's see here. So you hit.
I had my multi attack, and then I had cleave.
Yep, and you cleave. So then, yeah, so you have a full. Since you killed something, you have your full attack instead of your pull.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Hits. So same thing for this guy. We'll do the push. Again, I don't see a save. This is so weird. What is going on?
The
I
saving
saw the
throws.
dice roll. The
It's a
save is way
14.
up the thing.
Oh, it's way up. Okay.
Oh,
So
sure,
he's
way up.
pushed away, and then that's my turn.
Oh god. I wonder if the combat carousel maybe isn't broke. Who knows? It's all jacked up. What you know what? You know what that sounds like? Tomorrow's problem. Let's see here. Manticore. Ooh, what does it want to do? Yeah, seeing you do all this, it's going to go back around and dive bomb you, Eros.
All right, and I will do my reaction to try to hit him first. It's gonna be straight up.
Crit daddy, crit daddy. Oh.
Natural
Hey,
one.
When bad things happen, you do something good, right?
Yep, you got an inspiration, Eros.
You're inspired to do better next time.
You're inspired to do better.
Do
Nice.
better.
All right, it's gonna rend on you.
30 does hit. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Is it gonna do anything? Okay. Oh God. Whoa.
Ah!
Wow.
What?
This way up top somewhere.
Was it his damage or your damage? Your damage.
It rolled
You just
damage
rolled
for
your-
you.
Yeah, your
Why
why the sword?
Fuck did it roll my weapon? Damn it.
It shows half rolled the damage somehow. None of this
You,
makes sense.
Ah, it's clicking with my own weapon.
you. Okay.
There it is.
There's Rend.
There's-
You'll take 30 of the 44. Where in the roll log will it land?
Dude, I feel like it just inserts it somewhere now.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, you, it's in delay. Oh, yeah, will it roll the? Ooh, you. Oh. All right, you'll take 32 of the 46 arrows.
Starting to feel a little woozy over there.
Taking a lot of damage.
Uh-oh.
No crit on the tail spike though. That's essential for life.
Oh god, 2 10s. No. Stop it.
$90?
God damn.
That's a
21
lot.
plus 48.
Arrows will take 69 of the 90 from the tail spike.
No!
I am down.
Eros is unconscious.
Except he wrote his name in the book.
Oh, I'm back at 1.
So,
outright death.
well, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. The book brings you back if you die, right?
No, this
If you
is
drop to 0, it puts you at 1.
yeah. If you're reduced to 0 but not killed outright, you instead go to 1 HP.
It just
So
prevents you from
leaves,
dying one
basically a shield of leaves encircle him as he drops to 0 and let him hold on to that 1 HP hit point,
Yo.
keeping him up.
Let's go, baby.
So, prevents me from getting that exhaustion too.
Yeah. Let's go.
Maybe you'll be too exhausted to be poisoned. Or
Oh my god. I hit that to change turns so long ago. Oh my god. Morgan, deliver us from evil.
Seeing everything that's going on, the first thing Morgan's going to do is his bonus action step, because we need to do some face steps here. So we're going to do a refreshing step, and
peace out.
when I'm piecing out from here. Poof, into the center, sending this healing towards our good buddy the tree, because he needs it. So 13 sent his way. And now that all of our guys are looking outwards and the Manticores are looking inwards at me.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I'm not
when
gonna
you
blind.
popped up to 1, this guy will have flown 40 feet back up.
Roger that.
That's perfectly okay. Because I do what Morgan does. And
Who's getting the healing?
the 40 arrows.
That temps, right?
Yep, 13 temps.
Boom.
Better than a punch in the eye.
T will take them.
And so while all of our friends are looking outwards, not at me, and the bad guys are looking at me, I'm going to shoot off my sunburst. I'm just going to take my duck tool and strike it right against my shield, sending the sunburst out.
This is gonna break the game.
All right. We'll do
Oh, they're calling
this. All right. Constitution saved. Scarecrow is a normal. Legendary resistance for the Manticore.
Cool. With
Manticores will
Klaus's-
save.
With saving throws, could Klaus's ability change the saving throw, or the bards? Any of the bard stuff do saving throws? Because the 7 plus, no, it'd still be over. Never mind. There had to be a 6.
Yeah,
They would
Klaus
pass,
is
so
like
they'll
half
just
roll.
do half.
Good roll.
So Scarecrow will take all 43, and the Manticores take 1 and 1.
Scarecrow should be toast.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
DTD, you will incinerate that other Scarecrow.
Just see Morgan just strike his staff, and that blinding light just goes straight out, and the Scarecrow just, all you see is the stick. It just flash of light and gone.
Let's go. Boom. Manticore's turn the next round. This is where we will pick up. Next session.
Hopefully Foundry's fixed.
God, I hope so. Oh, let's go. Hey, you met Strahd tonight. You didn't die yet.
Yeah.
Not because of him.
Not because of him.
Yeah.
Morgan leading us into an ambush.
All right. Good RP. Good RP. Good to be back. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your evening. Good night, all you crawl daddies.
Happy Father's Day, you pawns out there. Prawns.
I can't find my mouse to end the episode.
Broken forever.
It's broke. Where is it at? I can see. Oh, there it is. Bye, everybody.